It is a Maha-COVID crisis indeed, and not just in terms of numbers now, but in terms of vaccine shortage that has been seen not just in Maharashtra, but across the country, even in BJP-ruled states. But let's talk about numbers first, where the COVID cases and the spike there has now forced Maharashtra to enter a weekend lockdown. This is what the streets of Maharashtra are looking like as of this morning. Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray has also called for an all-party meeting to discuss ways to break the chain of transmission. And time and again, even while speaking to the health minister there, Rajesh Tope, NDTV figured out that he is continuously saying that they are not in favor of a lockdown, but it will be essential to break the chain if things do not improve. Maharashtra continues to have more than 60% of the country's COVID cases, and it is the new mutant over there that has created havoc, with the pressure mounting on the health facilities and the infrastructure there.
Yes, you see, lockdown means it's really, the basic purpose and the objective of lockdown is to break the chain. And you see, at present, I'm not in favor of lockdown immediately. Okay. But when the hospitals are overwhelmed, when we have dearth of doctors, we have shortage of medicines, and we are not able to cope up with the numbers which are coming up daily. At that point of time, it is a thumb rule that we have to give a break, like we have to issue a lockdown immediately, so that we can ramp up the capacities and can prepare for the further situation.
I see. So you're saying you're approaching that point. You're approaching that point where you might need to lock down.
Yeah, we are heading towards that, but I hope that we should not go for lockdown. Before that, if we could really contain the virus, we will be really happy, satisfied, contented. So we are hoping for the best. So we had flattened the curve. This figure was there for at least 2-3 months. So we were of the opinion that now we will not face the second surge. And we had opened up everything, all business activities, everything, every school, not schools exactly, but every activity was open. Right. So there was a little, I accept that there was a little chalta hai type attitude.
All right, chalta hai attitude indeed, but that doesn't apply to Maharashtra alone. Delhi is not very alien to that. Let's look at both those cities and in fact states to try and understand how we're actually figuring out. We've got Purva Chitnis joining us live from Mumbai, Akshay Dongre from the national capital. Purva, to you first. We are back to that nightmare of lockdown. You've been reporting on how people and workers are actually going back now. This is deja vu really of the worst kinds. Tell us, how exactly is the weekend lockdown to start with looking like on the streets?
Well, in fact, yes, you're right. It's sort of a deja vu. Whether there will be a complete lockdown in the coming days or not, that is not yet sure, because there's also going to be an all-party meeting today called by the CM. That is going to be today, and where the prime opposition BJP as well as MNS is also called. Their leaders will be attending, so that will be decided later through the day. But yes, the weekend lockdown in Mumbai and Maharashtra has kicked in. In this weekend lockdown, essentials will be allowed to function, but as you can see that the roads are fairly empty, and however, the delivery boys and all the other essentials will be allowed to function. So that needs to be seen now, how it is actually getting implemented through the day, and because as the day progresses, whether people will be coming out on road or not, that also needs to be seen. But the vaccination drive is going to be in place today as well, and as we've been reporting continuously that there's a vaccine shortage in Mumbai, Maharashtra, And if we talk about Mumbai, then the BMC has said that today only the BMC run and the state government run hospital, which is the JJ hospital, will be providing the vaccine today, because there are in total 120 vaccination centers in Mumbai, and out of which now only 49 of the government vaccination centers will be giving the vaccine today. So because the BMC said that yesterday they received some 99,000 doses yesterday. So the private will be completely shut. There will be no vaccination, and despite the lockdown, the BMC commissioner has said that people can go out to the vaccination center and get their dose. So that is allowed. So it needs to be seen that, this weekend lockdown that is in place, how it is getting implemented through the day, whether people are also, completely aware that there will be no vaccination in the private sector or not. So that also needs to be seen, because there is a confusion. People have been coming to the vaccination centers, they are not getting any vaccine, they've been sent back. So that also needs to be seen, that yes, the weekend lockdown has kicked in.
Right.